So you're thinking about moving to Florida. Well, today I'm going to discuss the top 10 reasons why people move to Florida and why we love living here. So if you're not sure if Florida's the right fit for you and your family, then stay tuned. Maybe this video will help you with that decision. But before I dive into the good, I also have a video out here about the top 10 reasons you may not want to live here. So you may want to check out that one also. Every place has its pros and cons. However, not everyone likes to talk about the cons. My thoughts are, it is what it is. At least you'll know before you move here. And on this channel, I cover the good, bad, and ugly living in Central Florida. So stay tuned and I'll cover the top reasons people choose to move to Florida. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Let's jump right into the top 10 reasons you should move to Florida. Number 1, we have the top rated beaches. Our beaches consist of 1,350 miles of coastline with both the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. It's home to many of our nation's top-rated beaches. These specific beaches have received awards and accolades each year by popular review sites such as TripAdvisor, Dr. Beach, and others. But a couple of these are close to Orlando, and you can make a day trip out of it. You have Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach that's on the west coast, which is probably a 2-hour drive from Orlando. And you have Daytona Beach and Cocoa Beach on the east side, which takes about an hour to get to. It just depends on the beach you go to, depends on what you look for in a beach. Not only is it a pro just having the top beaches, did you know that it has been scientifically proven to be good for you? That's right. Not only is it vitamin D from the sun and the sound of the crashing waves, but the sea itself lets off negative ions into the air, and all of these factors release dopamine. Now, that makes sense why we always hear the beach is my happy place. So if you're someone who's suffering from the winter blues, you now have a medical reason to move to Florida. It does improve your mental health. I moved here from Illinois 10 years ago, and I promise you, it definitely makes an impact on your life. It took forever to get to a beach from where I live, and the fact of having to pack up and get there was grueling because it was such a long trip. But now, I can wake up in the morning. If I need a beach, I can get up and go. And it's just 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on if I want the calm, pretty side or if I want the crazy side with the sharks and jellyfish. So whatever it takes. Pro number 2, Florida is tax friendly with no state income tax, and we have a low corporate tax too. One of the biggest benefits of living in Florida is the lack of state income tax, because it allows you to keep more of that hard-earned money, so you don't see that chunk taken from you when it's payday. Instead, Florida earns revenue from the millions of tourists that visit here. They actually pay like 7% state sales tax, and they even pay a 5% tourist tax to the county on revenues from like hotel stays, short-term rental properties. And so stop visiting and just move to Florida, and you will be so thankful for the millions of tourists that come and pay our share of state taxes. So Florida has ranked 4th in the U.S. for being tax-friendly. And if you own your own business, the corporate tax is 5.5, which is much less than other states. So this is a great place to start a business also. And late 2023, Wallet Hub ranked Orlando as the #1 best large city in America to start a new business, based upon like 20 different key factors, including average growth rate per industry and current competition in the area, stuff like that. But anyway, 20 different things. Number 3, Florida has great winter weather. When you think of Florida, you probably think of sunshine, beaches, and great weather year-round, and you're not far off. We are known as a sunshine state. We have around 250 days of sunshine each year, and the average year-round temperature is 72 degrees. In Central Florida, that is. With this type of weather, the outdoor activities are endless, such as you can stand up paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing. You can spend your day on the lake if you wanted. Every day, even in the wintertime, you have access to all that. But if not, I mean, you could play golf, tennis, anything year-round. But the start of 2024 has not been the best winter we've had. I know a lot of people are shoveling snow in other states, but I've seen my fair share of wet and gloomy days here. It's not living up to the Sunshine State. I doubt we hit 250 days of sunshine, maybe 230, but it's definitely better than snow. Today is January 28th, and it's sunny out and about 80 degrees, so I should not really be complaining. My sun keeps going in and out, you might be able to tell as you're watching me. So, but it's still beautiful out. Let me show you. You have to see. Pretty. This is what we see all the time, even though it's cloudy right now, but it's still so nice to look outside and just you always have that view, and it is so stinking pretty. But anyway, that's a huge reason that we moved here was for the weather. All right, on to the next one. Number 4, Florida offers reasonably priced real estate and cost of living. Now, this can seem controversial, depending on where you're moving here from. But with the influx of people that are still moving here, Florida's real estate market continues to remain strong, and new housing developments continue being built. But with so many people that are still moving here, it's caused our home prices to rise in the recent years. And the average Florida home price at the end of 2023 was $389,000. The average home price in America is $343,000. But the Florida home prices are still reasonable, but they are 13.6% above national average. They continue to hold steady for now. A lot of the people relocating are coming from New York, where their home prices are 32% higher. New Jersey, 46% higher. I think California is 117% higher than the national average. But if you're coming from somewhere like West Virginia, Mississippi, or Louisiana, then our housing prices will probably seem like a lot to you. So, January 2024, the median Orlando home price is $373,000, unless, of course, you're looking for a lakefront or golf community or something more elaborate. Number 4, Florida has a very strong economy and employment market. I'll briefly mention the top 3 sectors in Orlando. First, you got tourism and hospitality, thanks to Disney, Universal, and with our popular beaches, there's also a high demand for jobs in the hotels, restaurants, and entertainment. Another one is healthcare. Florida has a growing healthcare sector, including jobs in hospitals, clinics, and various medical facilities. There's positions that range from doctors, nurses, to administrative roles. Then there's technology and IT. We've seen a surge in technology-related jobs here, including software development, IT support, cybersecurity. Orlando's becoming a tech hub. Currently, Florida's economy is ranked as the 4th largest out of all 50 states, based upon its gross state product of $1.1 trillion, and this is just behind California, Texas, and New York. Orlando has an unemployment rate of only 3.1%, which is well below the national average. So the job and employment market continues to be very strong here. And that takes us to number 5. Florida's a great place to raise a family for many reasons. One being, we have so many amusement and theme parks. And we are currently home to 8 of the top 20 amusement parks in the entire nation, as well as 3 of the top 20 water parks in the entire world. We're well known for Disney World and Busch Gardens, but there's actually many more popular theme parks. And many of these parks offer Florida resident discounts. So you can sometimes get up to 40%. Besides Disney and Busch Gardens, we have other amusement parks like Universal, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Universal Island, Gatorland, Legoland, Fun Spot, and some of the other water parks are like SeaWorld, Volcano Bay, Discovery Cove, Aquatica. If you have kids, you should never hear, "I'm bored," again. These parks make you literally feel like you're on vacation every time you go. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up so you can help others find this video as well. I'd appreciate it. Number 6, not only is this a great place to raise a family, Florida is a great state to retire in. When most people think about a warmer climate to spend their retirement years, they usually think Florida, Arizona, or Texas. But in a recent study performed by Wallet Hub, Florida was named as the #1 state to retire in for 2024, based on its overall affordability, quality of life, and just having access to our top health care. And Orlando was recently rated as number 4 best place to retire in the country in late 2023 by Wallet Hub. In fact, each year, multiple cities within Florida are commonly rated as top retirement destinations, including areas like Naples, Sarasota, Vero Beach, and even the Villages. The Villages is an hour northwest of Orlando. Many of these destinations, which offer lifestyle amenities, are catered toward like baby boomers, and they offer maintenance-free homes, RV parks, area golf courses, fishing piers, an abundance of outdoor activities. According to the U.S. Census data, Florida ranked highest in the nation, with just over 21% of our total population being 65 plus years of age. You find a community that fits your lifestyle, but I would love to help you do that. Just reach out. This takes us to number 7. Florida offers many festivals and outdoor events. Orlando itself is known for hosting a variety of festivals that celebrate its diverse cultural scene. Some of the festivals in Orlando include cultural and heritage festivals, and then like music festivals. A bunch of festivals just bring people together, and then you can learn the different backgrounds and celebrate and just appreciate the diversity. A lot of them living here, though, it's interesting just to see the difference between cultures. So you'll be able to enjoy endless outdoor events year-round. Other popular events include like farmers markets, arts and craft shows, antique and exotic car shows, polo matches, and even sand sculpting contests. So once you move here, if you miss building a snowman, then this is your opportunity. You can build that snowman out of sand. Yes, we do that here. Number 8, Florida's home to a lot of professional sports teams. So if you're an avid sports fan and you love going to the games, we have you covered. We have sports teams such as football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays, Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Orlando Magic, Miami Heat. They're all based in the Sunshine State. Also, with Florida's warmer year-round weather, a lot of the Major League Baseball teams have their spring training here, including New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves, Baltimore Orioles. And the spring training games are typically open for the public, so this is always fun. Oh yes, and if you love NASCAR, you're very close to Daytona Beach. So if you're one that likes to watch cars go round and round and round in a circle, you could go to Daytona 500. My husband loves watching cars go in circles. I don't get it, but anyway. That takes us to number 9. Florida offers endless attractions and day trips to explore. There's a lot of popular attractions to discover, and some are all within a single one-day trip from Central Florida, such as the Kennedy Space Center, which is located on Florida's Space Coast, where families can explore space-related exhibits and see real spacecrafts and experience interactive displays. Second one I'll mention is the Orlando Science Center, which is a hands-on science museum with educational programs. It's good for children of all ages. And the third one would be Orlando Eye and Icon Park. Icon Park features the Orlando Eye, a giant observation wheel where you can get a good view of the city. Creeps me out, but. Number 4, Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens are located in Sanford. The zoo has a variety of animals and interactive exhibits there. You have Waukeba Springs State Park that's just north of Orlando, about 25 minutes, and this state park offers opportunities for swimming, canoeing, and hiking, all of that in a natural setting. What I talked about earlier, that's a great place to go in the winter. Last but not least, we Floridians are nice people. I don't know how to describe it, but we're just chatty, fun, and nice people. And so many of us are out to help others. Now, of course, that isn't everybody, but I moved here 10 years ago and I could feel the positive vibe, so to speak. It may also be the fact that I got out of that gloomy, cold, and depressing state, so I can finally see the bright side of life. I don't know, but I do enjoy the people. But everywhere you go, you do have good and bad. With that said, I'm good, friendly, and chatty. So feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns. But my passion is helping others with their real estate needs. So I'd love to be your realtor of choice. If you're looking to relocate, move, or invest in the Central Florida area, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'll love to help you with your smooth move to get here. And my information is on the screen and in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you enjoyed this video, then you may like the cons of living in Florida right there. So I'll see you over there. Until next time, take care.